Welcome to our Christmas Eve service here at First Unitarian Universalist Church of Stockton. As with so many of our services in 2020, this service is virtual, put together by a lot of wonderful elves who have helped to make this a good year even under these circumstances. We're glad that you're joining us, and we hope that you're having a wonderful, joyous, and happy holiday season. We wish you well, and we wish you well, and we're glad to welcome you to this time.
Chalice lighting. We light our chalice this night to remember a star, a life, a tradition which changed the world. Tonight we remember Jesus as he came into the world, a baby who became a teacher, a savior, a religious exemplar, one whose life and teachings became a model of life and faith for billions of people. Tonight we celebrate the birth of Jesus. The birth of Jesus, Gospel of Luke, verses 2 through 11. In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. And everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." The Work of Christmas by Howard Thurman. When the song of angels is stilled, when the star of the sky is gone, when the kings and princes are home, when the shepherds are back with their flock, the work of Christmas begins. To find the lost, to heal the broken, to feed the hungry, to release the prisoner, to rebuild the nations, to bring peace among the brothers, to make music in the heart.
Angel rises instead. Number 618 in Singing the Living Tradition, In This Night, by Dorothy Sola. In this night, the stars left their habitual places and kindled wildfire tidings that spread faster than sound. In this night, the shepherds left their posts to shout the new slogans into each other's clogged ears. In this night, the foxes left their warm burrows, and the lion spoke with deliberation. This is the end revolution. In this night.
Thoughts for Christmas Eve 2020. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all round the world the banners of triumph were slowly unfurled, for all were relieved that this pandemic would end as the year 2020 was going round the bend. With vaccines and treatments all ready to go, there was hope once again midst the rain and the snow, as Santa brought presents to girls and boys, candy and cookies and so many toys. But masks must be worn for a few more months hence, so that COVID will die off from restaurants and tents. And all will be safe from the scourge of this bug that has troubled the world with nary a tug. So wash your hands often and deeply and well, till the COVID and its friends can all go to hell. And Santa exclaimed as he flew out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a home night. This year has lacked parties and worship and pomp, and we have heard far too much trash from the tromp. But things do look better as this era ends, as the next Pres and Veep prep the fences to mend. And science and justice will make a return to this nation of people so ready to burn down the walls of that lying and self-serving con that bad man remembered forever as Don. We'll look to the heavens again for our hope and not waste all our time listening to a dope. For far out in space are more answers we need to build homes for the future and possibly seed other planets and places for people in need. As science will lead us quite far out indeed. The problems of Earth can't be fixed by some weed, but dreams and wild notions are something to heed. There's pollution and poisons to make us all sick, and plastic in oceans in gyres so thick that the birds and the fish and the whales and such are eating this garbage and dying too much. And the trash keeps on filling the rivers and lakes on its way to the ocean now filled with mistakes. And some people think God will just whisk it away like the magic of Santa's old high-flying sleigh. But honestly, people, open your eyes and remember that wisdom did come with a price. That apple eaten by Adam and Eve left people responsible, so I believe, to care for the world, the creatures, and such, and not wait for God to fix all our problems and much of the mess humans made of this beautiful world with get-rich-quick schemes that would make your toes curl. So as Christmas lights color our evenings and night, spend some careful time thinking of those in need's plight. Share what you can with all those in need. Be ready to bind up their wounds when they bleed. Open your hearts like the enlightened Grinch. Stretch your mind and your wallet at least by a pinch. And as this season passes with this crazy year, remember to celebrate how I like beer. And then there was the Christmas star, likely made by planets afar, Jupiter and Saturn nearly together in the sky, nary a telescope to catch the eye. Adding angels and shepherds to fill out the story, and wise men out traveling and told not to worry. Gifts from those sages to a baby king. Women would have brought useful things. And lastly, I guess we should mention the reason so many people think causes this season. Baby Jesus, humbly born in a stable behind that old inn, according to fable. And prophets did say that a child would come to bring changes and start off some wondrous new kingdom. But Jesus was humble and loving and wise, so the changes he started were quite a surprise. Love and hope triumphed over power and wealth, but the bringer of wisdom progresses by stealth till the world is made better in every new season, and that really, truly, at core is the reason, though the changes unfold far too slowly for some who want proof that the kingdom already has come. But Jesus' religion was love from above, so this season's sole reason, above all, is love.
For So the Children Come, number 616, in Singing the Living Tradition by Sophia Lyon-Fawes. For so the children come, and so they have been coming, always in the same way they come, born of the seed of man and woman. No angels herald their beginnings, no prophets predict their future courses. No wise men see a star to show where to find the babe that will save humankind. Yet each night a child is born is a holy night. Fathers and mothers, sitting beside their children's cribs, feel glory in the sight of a new life beginning. They ask, where and how will this new life end? Or will it ever end? Each night a child is born is a holy night, a time for singing, a time for wondering, a time for worshiping.